and welcome to Tombstone TV. This is episode number 65 of Tombstone TV. At our opening contest, ladies and gentlemen, is a contender's qualification bout. It's a matchup that's set for one fall. And let me break this down for you, ladies and gentlemen. Making their way to the ring right now, the Money Lovers. On your right, Mo Money in action here tonight, folks, alongside his tag team partner, his life partner, his husband, Chase Money. And the Money Lovers make their way to the ring here tonight, folks, as Mo goes one-on-one with another of CWS's top athletes. The way this works, folks, if it's your first time here, the top 20 contenders, that is the top 20 athletes with the best records that currently don't already have a championship, bear that in mind. They face off in 10 singles matches, and those 10 winners, folks, they will battle it out in a 10-man over-the-top elimination matchup to determine the next contender for the World's Heavyweight Championship. Is this Mo's time, folks? He currently has 6 wins, 6 losses. And this is his 13th ranked singles matchup. Will it be lucky number 13 for Mo? Or will it be unlucky 13 as he goes up against this man? And it seems apropos that this guy could get on the pay-per-view if ever is his time to become the number 1 contender for the CWS World's Heavyweight Championship. Surely this is that time. Making his way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England. With 12 wins and 12 losses to his record, this is his 25th ranked singles matchup. This is Parker St. James. And Parker St. James, folks, the master of the Tombstone Sam Driver, the Pachiti Club elbow, the arrogance of youth elbow drop band. Of course, that Ross Bottom. Is this Parker's time to shine, folks? Winner of this one will go all the way to episode 68 in the main event, where they will face off against 9 other men looking to become the number 1 contender for the CWS World's Heavyweight Championship ahead of the Eliminator pay-per-view on the 23rd of November. Mo absolutely just tossing Parker around the ring here, folks, and the dynamic cam catches the big splash here, and Mo Money in total control in the early stages of this one. Off the ropes, Mo goes, and that running splash one more time. Parker down, and we got the cover. And folks, the kick out, and it wasn't even at 1. Thank you for joining us here, folks. CWS, we hope you enjoyed last weekend's pay-per-view. We were in Marseille, France for the Masquerade Brawl, and a lot went down on the show, folks. We will recap that. But folks, we are on the path to Eliminator 2. That show is already stacked, and look at that, Mo Money with the dropkick, taking Parker St. James off the apron and outside of the floor. Now Mo Money climbing up to the top. What's he looking for here, folks? And from that top double accidental drop, and he's stalking him. Parker St. James now stalked on the outside here as Mo slams his head into the floor right in front of the Tombstone TV audience. Right in front of the Tombstoners. We're live to tape here in the Graveyard Arena. And Mo in total control since the get-go, really. Parker St. James hasn't got at the gates. Referee counting both men out now, and Parker sent careening straight into those steel chairs, and it looks like he hit his knee on the chairs, folks. And if you know anything about the early career of Parker St. James, you'll know that knee is his weak spot, folks. He could have been a pro footballer, but he took an arrow to the knee, and his adventuring had to stop. He played under 15s as a buy for his local team. And he still pays homage to that club with his jersey colours right now, folks. Speaking of paying homage, he also wears the attire of his second favourite YouTube channel known as Cultaholic. Go to their website, folks. They've revamped everything. Subscribe to their Patreon. sandwich lads, and they do a lot of good content. Mo Money goes for the kick, but Parker St. James caught the leg and answered back with a kick of his own. And now Parker launching Mo into the far corner on a big right hand across the mush. Mo can't get the hands up to defend himself, and his husband Chase on the outside watching on as Parker St. James is stomping a mud hole right there, right onto the chest of his husband, Mo Money. Parker whipping Mo off the ropes. He dropped down. Leapfrog. And he goes for that Pachete Club clothesline. I'm not sure if he got all of it, folks, but he might have got enough. 1, 2, not even a 2 count, folks. Mo Money still alive in this one, and Parker's got a lot more to do. He's picked him up. Oh, look at this. He's gone underneath, and Mo fights back with the left. Whips Parker off the ropes. He's stalking him. Oh my God, that twisting, that corkscrew, European uppercut, and Mo Money connects. Mo now driving the knee into the flat of that mat, and Parker rolling to the outside. What's Mo Money got in mind here, folks? Mo Money dives over the top rope and outside to the floor. A somersault over the top from a man that size. Mo Money putting it all on the line here tonight, folks. Looking to pick up the win. Looking to go to Contenders and get his shot at the Heavyweight World's Championship. He just tossed Parker back into those steel steps. It's not just about the championship opportunity for Parker, folks. He wants to get on that pay-per-view. It's being held in his hometown of Newcastle upon Tyne. That's right, folks. If you haven't heard the news, Eliminator 2 will be filmed in front of a live-to-tape studio audience in Newcastle. And, folks, it looks like Parker's going to get counted out of it. Mo climbing up to the top. And ladies and gentlemen, in his 25th matchup, Mo defeats Parker. Parker loses in matchup 25. Mo victorious in his 13th ranked singles match. And now Parker gonna be furious with himself. He's gonna want some vengeance against Mo Money for that heinous knee attack. Was that a little below the belt, ladies and gentlemen, to target the knee like that? It is for a World's Heavyweight opportunity. I'll let you discuss that in the comment section down below. But what does Parker St. James gotta do now, folks, to make it onto the card? Surely he's gonna want to get there. Surely, folks, Parker is gonna want to get on the show, being that it's in Newcastle. Great win for Mo Money, putting his name first into contention for Contenders 16. What are the 9 men are going to make it on to that matchup? Folks, we're going to find out the next one involved right here on CWS Tombstone TV. With another singles matchup coming up right here, right now, so don't go anywhere. Matchup number 2 here, folks, on episode 65 of Tombstone TV. My name is Bull of an Awesome, and I'm the voice of all things Championship Wrestling Series related, folks. If you want following us on TikTok, on Instagram, on X, and on YouTube, then, folks, what are you doing? Don't be a lurker. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and, folks, ring the little notification bell so that you never miss an episode of Tombstone TV. Guaranteed one episode of Tombstone TV a week, folks. Guaranteed one pay-per-view event a month, and, folks, a whole host of short-form content. Let me know in the comment section down below what other content you would like to see out of me, BBA, here at CWS. But, folks, this is a Contenders qualifier. It's set for one fall, and look, it's Team Delicious, folks, and there he is, folks, the former Internet Champion, the former CWS World's Heavyweight Champion. He lost his championship just this past weekend in Marseille, France, to the man he took it from at the Survivor Slam in Toronto, Canada, Mr. Garen Noon, and he's alongside his partners Pete Boggs and Patty Beals. These guys together, quite the entrepreneurs here. We've got farmers, we've got Chinese food restaurant owners, and we've got musicians, influencers, and I was just about to say follow him because he's delicious. Garen Noon, he's going up against Lord and Xavier. And this guy knows a thing or two about gathering followings, folks. Faith and grace angels here by his side tonight. Very, very interesting matchup we're going to have here, folks. Garen Noon taking on the Lord. Jean Le Baptiste is not here tonight, folks. Being French himself, we gave him a week off so that he could stay at home and be with his family for an extra week. We've all flown back to Ireland, folks, and now the referee rings the bell. This is a contenders qualification matchup. Winner of this one will join Mo Money in Contender 16, folks, in 3 weeks' time. And Garen with that straight suplex. Oh my God, folks, that's one for Pete. That's one for Patty. And that's one for himself. Garen with the cover. Whoa! Not even a 1 count here. The Lord must have said his prayers and taken his vitamins tonight here, folks. His Lord and Savior kicked out of those 3 amigo suplexes with ease. Garen, there seems to be a bit of a rage in his eyes here tonight, folks. After losing his World Heavyweight Championship to Tiernan Og in Marseille, France. You can tell that Garen's going to want to get that championship back. To do so, he's going to have to go through Lord and Savior and then 9 other men to get his hands on Tiernan. Folks, is it possible that we're going to have a 3-piece, the trifecta of main events on pay-per-view between Garen and Tiernan Og? We got the 1 and the kick out of 1. Folks, they had an O'Connell street fight in Toronto, Canada. And then in Marseille, France, they got an ambulance match. And folks, the bumps that they took. The crucifix pin. We've got the 1, 2, and the Lord. The Lord's, I don't know, did he let that go or did Garen kick out? But the Lord taking his fate in his hands by launching himself over the top rope. There's a lot of trust in the ankles there. Tossing Garen into the barricade and then back into the ring. Lord and Xavier giving chase here now. The dynamic hand watches on. It's the Lord. Launches himself onto that top rope and springboard frog star splashes into the middle of the ring. And my God, now the Lord and Xavier stalking Garen. He's taking him down. And look at these palm strikes across the face. Those stigmata strikes. And the arm bar is locked in. Garen can't find the ropes. Garen, the natural athlete. Garen, the natural simulated shoot combat artist. My goodness gracious me, big backbreaker, neckbreaker combo nation. And look at that for a DDT. And now Garen going for the cover, folks. Is that going to be it? Garen, 1. And the kick out of 1, folks. There's definitely going to be calls that the referee is in the pocket of the Lord, folks. Because my God, that was a slow count, in my opinion. Garen goes off the ropes, rolling thunder. And Garen just removed that top turnbuckle pad, folks. This is so, I was going to say unlike him, but remember, folks, in the Survivor Slam 2 main event in Toronto, Canada, Garen went into his tights and pulled out an implement. We still aren't sure. I think it was brass knuckles, and he decked Tiernan in that situation. And look at that, folks, a rolling stunner. My God, we got the 1, 2, 3. He calls that rolling stunner the dollop of Mayo. And Garen just absolutely defied expectations there, folks. And in his 7th singles matchup, Garen Noon picks up the win and books his slot in Contenders 16. Massive win there for Garen. Massive win again for Team Delicious. Is Garen going to become the number 1 contender? Will we have the three-peat, folks, as I mentioned before? Hugely exciting. And it will be only across the pond as the next event, folks. The next pay-per-view event is going to be in Newcastle upon Tyne, England. Folks, that was a massive win for Garen. Great win there for him. And he's unveiled the dollop of Mayo. A mad new finisher for Garen. Folks, there's something very interesting happening next. In our top 20, we actually only have assure 19 competitors. So 4 men hold that joint 20th spot, folks. That's right, we're going to have a fatal 4-way to decide which of them is going to fill the vacancy in the top 20. Folks, come back for matchup number 3 to find out which 4 athletes are going to be fighting for the opportunity to, folks, wrestle again next week, where they will have their contenders qualification bout in the main event of next week's show. So folks, don't go anywhere. Matchup 3 is starting right here on Tombstone TV. Welcome back to matchup number 3 here tonight on Tombstone TV episode 65, folks. This is a fatal 4-way tables match, folks. Never been done here before in CWS. Introducing the first man in this matchup, folks. It's Dr. Dermot Allergy. He is representing the team of the first response. And folks, let me just break this one down for you. As the former light heavyweight champion makes his way to the ring, we normally would have 20 top-ranked male athletes fight in 10 one-on-one matches, and those 10 winners go to contenders. An over-the-top rope 10-man matchup where we will determine the number 1 contender for the CWS World's Heavyweight Championship. But folks, there's only 19 clear-cut in the top 20 right now. There are 4 men with the same record, folks. They have the same score here. Everything is ranked in CWS. And to determine which of the 4 men makes it into that top 20 ranking, folks, they're going to face each other here tonight in a tables matchup. The winner of this one, folks, will take on that 20th spot. And folks, look at this man right now, a former tag team champion of the world, former 2-time light heavyweight champion of the world, Mr. Hardy Boy. Hardy Boy and the Doctor, no strangers to each other, folks. These guys have gone back and forth over that light heavyweight championship for the longest of times. Hardy would love to get an opportunity at the Heavyweight World Championship. He's had some battles with heavyweights like Royal Albert Hall, like the Doctor, like Big Ben in the past. Hardy would love to show that the little guy can do it, folks. But which of these guys will make it into the top 20? I am intrigued myself, folks, because I do believe the winner of this matchup will go to the main event of next week's show, where they will face off against the last man in the pool. Because, folks, obviously it starts off with 20 men in the pool, and then for each matchup that takes place, the pool lessens and lessens and lessens. So towards the end, you have a better chance of predicting and training and scouting your opponents than you do at the start. Folks, this is hugely exciting for me. Hardy Boy, second man in this matchup. This won't be a ranked match, by the way. This will not affect the records, as the third man in the matchup makes his way to the ring representing the Savage Hearts and our wrestler family. This is Mr. Marshall Hearts, a former contender winner. Marshall would love to do that again. The winner of this match gets the last spot in the top 20. It doesn't affect the rankings. The records will be unaffected, folks. Marshall, unusually we're seeing him on his own, but folks, all partners, managers, valets, they're all banned from ringside for this matchup. That's why Hardy came alone. There's no Dudley by his brother with him. There's no lock and load, and none of the first response came out with Dr. Dermot Allergy. Not even Nurse deceased, longtime friend and confidant of the Doc. So folks, that's 3/4 of the combatants in this matchup after arriving. Who is the 4th and final man in this fatal 4-way tables matchup? Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Cosmic Alliance, Moonbeam Jr. Moonbeam Jr., folks, is another CWS original. Dates all the way back to the beginning of CWS with us. Moonbeam's family and friends and associates here. The Cosmic Alliance watching on backstage at the monitors. No doubt in my mind about it. This guy is one of the strangest cats in the whole galaxy, and here he is, folks, on Tombstone TV tonight, looking for an opportunity to get himself into contention for the World's Heavyweight Championship. thank you for joining us here tonight in CWS Tombstone TV. The Doctor looks ready. Hardy Bye is ready. Marshall Hartz looks ready. And Moonbeam Jr. looks ready. The referee rings the bell and this thing starts off, folks. My God, the Doctor dropping Marshall and Hardy Bye, knocking Moonbeam over the top rope and trying to get him outside. Slingshot stunner outside to the floor. Doctor with that kick taking Marshall Hartz off his feet and now scooping Hardy Bye up over the top of his head, and Marshall kicking out at the Doctor just like that. You gotta watch out for the expert feats. What are feats? Feet of Marshall Hartz. This guy knows all of the different martial arts styles, folks. It's not just a name, it's the lifestyle. He just dropped Moonbeam Jr. across that top rope and Moonbeam sprung back, folks. Marshall whipping the Doc into the corner and Moonbeam runs up the chest and backflips off Marshall Hartz. And look at that for a clothesline. The Doctor clotheslined the Hardy, but they're back up to their feet. Moonbeam just absolutely shit-canned that handspring. Marshall with the leg sweep, and Hardy launching himself over the top rope and outside of the floor, throwing caution to the wind, just like his namesakes. Hardy Bye with the kick now to the back of the Doctor. Meanwhile, in the ring, Marshall Hartz, just clubbered, absolutely straight clubbered. Moonbeam with the table on the top of the head, and you see the standing moonsault from Hardy Bye to the Doc, and now the Doctor still down, and Moonbeam with the shotgun dropkick takes Hardy Bye off his feet. Marshall with the table in his hands, using it as a shield, a protective weapon maybe. Just set the table up in the center of the ring, and he goes for a suicide dive to the outside, and the Dynamic Cam just caught it all. The Dynamic Cam just caught that as the Doctor got clipped by a flying Marshall Hartz. And my God, look at Hardy just dominating Moonbeam on the outside. The Doctor thrown into the ring, and he knocked the table down as he did so. Marshall goes to pick up the table, and the Doctor, playing possum, waited for the Marshall Hartz to be distracted and then started unloading furious blows. The Doc now looking to set up the table. And on the outside, Moonbeam Jr. and Hardy Bye going at it, folks. Marshall sneaking up behind the Doc, whips him off the, oh my God, hard way into that corner post, and his back hit that hard, folks. Marshall Hartz now, again, using that table as a shield. He's a regular Steve Rogers, ladies and gentlemen. A man that knows all those holds and still using weapons in the matchup. My gosh, that clothesline from Doc just took Marshall down, and Moonbeam on the outside watching. Waiting on the Doctor, straight suplex here to Marshall Hartz onto that table. And now the Doc setting up the... he just launched the table at Hardy Bye and Moonbeam Jr. And now the Doc going for the right hand here to the guts of Moonbeam, but he got the fist, and now Hardy Bye taking over. Corkscrew forearm. Moonbeam Jr. with the coolest forearm in the galaxy, and he just tossed that table back and it bounced off Hardy Bye. Even Hardy distracted. The Doctor hitting Hardy and then evading the shotgun dropkick that Moonbeam has patented. Oh my God, look at that, taking Moonbeam down, and now Marshall, I think he clipped the ankles of the Doc with the table on the way into the ring. And now Marshall going for a table on the outside. And there's a breakdown here, folks. And the Doctor picking up Moonbeam Jr. for the vertebra breaker onto the underside of that table. Marshall Hartz shield table thing in hand, and now are they going to duel, folks? The Doctor setting up a table, and Marshall just bounced the table off the top of the head of the Doctor, and folks, the Doctor is surely going to need a nurse after this one. Look at that, table's already cracking. Marshall setting up the table, and Hardy knocks it down. Special Bye, ladies and gentlemen, and as Hardy stands up out of the Special Bye, Moonbeam clocks him into the top of the head with that table. The Doctor now targeting Marshall Hartz on the outside, but Moonbeam Jr. springboard around the waist, and they're running bulldog. He just took Hardy Bye down, and the Doctor is lying in wait, watching on to see who comes out the better of Moonbeam and Hardy's exchange. Moonbeam now dragging Hardy over to the table. The Doctor tying up with Marshall, and the Hurricane Rana. Hardy goes through the table, and folks, Moonbeam Jr. picks up the win. That's right, folks, Moonbeam Jr. booked his slot. He's going to the main event of next week's show. Moonbeam Jr. in the main event of episode 66 in a contenders qualification bout, folks. That was an exciting fatal 4-way tables match. I was thrilled to bits for that one, folks. Don't go anywhere. We've still got 3 contenders qualification bouts tonight, folks, and a very special tag team matchup. Folks, the current reigning champions, the man they call Motor and Wrench M, the tag team champions of the world, after that grueling Hell in a Cell match at the Masquerade Brawl, the semi-main event where they faced off against Lock and Load. Folks, management have decided the Lock and Load deserve another shot at the gold. So Lock and Load will be against the Grim Reapers, folks, at Eliminator in Newcastle upon Tyne for the World's Tag Team titles. It will be a Reapers rules match, folks. They are the champions. They do get to pick the stipulations. That is the rule. But folks, something very interesting has occurred. Management decided that upon the return of the Platinum Kid to Tombstone TV, the Platinum Kid and Carlos Reyes, that's right, folks, the Platinum Kings will be afforded an opportunity to get into that tag team title matchup with all the history between Lock and Load and the Grim Reapers, and between Grim Reapers and the Platinum Kings after that heinous attack of Wrench M on the Platinum Kid. Management have decided that the Grim Reapers have the opportunity to fight the Platinum Kings tonight, folks, in the semi-main event. If the Platinum Kings pick up the win, they will be inserted into the tag team title match, and it'll become a 3-way tag team matchup, folks. If the Grim Reapers win here tonight, folks, the match at Eliminator will stay 2-on-2. There's a lot to play for, but folks, I have also been told that Wrench M and the man who they call Motor, they haven't arrived here tonight. Ratchet Riley Rose, Tommy Torque Thompson and Jackson Gage Harris are backstage, but nobody has seen the man they call Motor or Wrench M. What will this mean, folks? We'll have to find out later on tonight. But before that, we have 2 more contenders qualification bouts, folks. Don't go anywhere. Tombstone TV. We're only like halfway through the show, folks. 65 Tombstone TV. I'm so bullet on awesome. The voice of all things championship wrestling series related. Thank you for joining us. This next bout is set for one fall, and folks, it is a contenders qualification bout, and ladies and gentlemen, making its way to the ring alongside the former CWS Women's World Champion, the 2-time contender herself, Hanaconda, alongside the former contender, Prince Toro, who's also one of the number 1 contenders for the Light Heavyweight Championship, folks, and he will be going to Violent Night to challenge for that championship. Alongside Loco Lobo Bazoo, folks, former world champion, former feature shot briefcase holder, former tag champion, former winner of the Stadium Royale, and current number 1 contender for the CWS tag team titles, folks. They booked their matchup at Violent Night for those tag team titles. In the ring right now is Pantera Roja Dos, and Pantera Roja Dos, folks, representing Los Bestias Locas, is here for his singles matchup. He would love to win tonight, folks, and book his spot in Contenders 16. You notice how I rattled off a list of accolades for Los Bestias Locas? Pantera is still fighting for his, folks. He is a tag team champion in the past, and he might be again in the future, but the World Heavyweight title is calling to all members of Los Bestias Locas. But my God, folks, this could not have possibly been worse for Pantera. Of all the draws he could have gone up against, making his way to the ring with 13 wins to 1 loss, the former light heavyweight champion of the world, all the way from Japan, Mr. Hiro Satoshi. Hiro Satoshi, folks, trained of course by the Session Moth Martina, has a lot of Irish favorite wrestlers. He'd love to go up against Junino for the CWS World's Heavyweight Championship. He also would have loved to have faced Totally Not Mark for the Internet Championship, or Gary Noon while he was champ. But a lot of his favorite wrestlers include Butch Armstrong, Marion Armstrong, Billy Bedlam, of course, Luther Ward, Paddy Morrow, CBL, folks. Do you know who's an underrated favorite of his? It's not even a wrestler, folks, would you believe? Niall Fox, that's right. Foxy himself is Hiro Satoshi's favorite referee. And Hiro now going for the cover. We got a 1, 2, kick out at 1. And folks, an underrated gem, CBL. Hiro Satoshi, massive fan of his work as well, folks. Do you know Hiro Satoshi was backstage today, folks, and he was telling me that he was listening to the Wrestling Fan Wrestling Show podcast, and he really enjoyed that JBL episode. The more you know. Hiro Satoshi, folks, would love to challenge for the Heavyweight World Championship. The only loss on his record, folks, would you believe it, is to the current Light Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Dragon Noir. Dragon, the only man to have defeated Hiro since his arrival here in CWS. Compare that to Pantera Roja Dos, folks. He has 7 wins and 6 losses. Hiro absolutely decimating his opponents. Oh my god, that kick to the top of the head, and Hiro taken down as if Pantera heard me. He started lashing out, folks. Let's see if we can get a quick word here with Los Bestias Locos on the outside. Hi, Prince Toro. What do you think the Pantera Roja Dos needs to do to pick up a victory in this matchup? Oh, catch Hiro by the ankles and launch him around the ring. Drop an elbow on him. Great work, Prince Toro. Prince Toro? Toro, I'm right. Like, the camera is right on. Prince Toro just exposed the turnbuckle pad and the referee has yet to see it. Hanaconda, what do you think about Toro exposing the turnbuckle? Hannah? Cover. 1, 2. Oh my god, Pantera kicks out at 2. Hero's got more to do. Thanks for your time, Hanaconda. Los Bestias Locas. I don't know, ringleader maybe? Co-leader? Loco Lobo. Oh, the look you just gave me by Loco Lobo Azul. How do you feel Pantera's shot is tonight? Like, how's he going to fare? Is he going to pick up the victory here? Yeah. Right. Cool. Red Cross, is it? Yeah, and avoid. Oh. No, well, that was just rude, Loco Lobo Azul. Hiro now in the ring, stalking Pantera, and he kicks him low, and he's scooping him up. Hiro Satoshi just drove it home, folks. There we go. We've got a 1, 2, and Pantera Roja Dos manages to kick out a 2. Loco Lobo Azul, Prince Toro, and Hanaconda all watching on. Hiro climbing to the top. Dynamic Cam watching, and Hiro with the double axes across the top, and Satoshi lands clean as a whistle on that one, but Pantera kicks him off, folks. Flurry of offense here from Pantera Roja Dos. He's got back into the ring. Looking a little worse for wear, if I do say so myself, but Pantera allowing Hiro to get into the ring, and he locks up with him. Pantera scooping Hiro up, and he just dropped him, folks. Snake eyes across the top turnbuckle pad. That exposed top turnbuckle pad from earlier. Prince Toro exposed it, and he dropped Hiro onto it, and now Hiro uppercut to Pantera. He could have just launched Pantera into it, but that's just the kind of gamesman Hiro Satoshi is. He wants to win, and he wants to win clean. Hiro Satoshi isn't the same vicious man he was in his past, folks. His code of honor, he tries to stick to that now. And look at him getting stuck on Loco Lobo Azul and Prince Toro on the outside. Hiro clubbing away at Pantera Roja Dos. Hanaconda talking all sorts of trash here to the man they call Hiro Satoshi. He's just left up to the top, and from the top, my god, look at that. The elbow drop from the top, and 1, 2. And Pantera kicks out at 2. Hiro's got more to do. Hiro has some more to do, and Pantera's got more left in the can. Pantera now gets back to his feet. Hiro goes to the outside. The referee distracted by that turnbuckle. And here we go, folks. Elbows to the top of the head. He learned that one from the Session Moth Martina. And we've got a 1, 2, 3. And just like that, the Session Moth elbows to the top of the head. Can you believe it? Hiro Satoshi puts Pantera Roja Dos down, folks. And Hiro, in his 15th ranked singles matchup, picks up the win, folks. Hiro books his slot in contenders. And folks, he's got to be one of the strong favorites for that matchup. Surely. Garen Noon, former heavyweight champion. More money, Hiro Satoshi. You've got to be leaning towards Hiro out of them so far, folks. Massive win for Hiro. Unlucky for Pantera Roja Dos. Maybe, folks, there'll be another chance for him to get on to the Eliminator card. You'll have to find out with me as the month rolls on here in CWS, folks. Our next bout is a contenders qualification bout. Don't go anywhere. We'll have 2 more men duking it out for that, folks. Followed by the semi-main event, that tag team matchup between. And folks, I'm getting confirmation of this. If Wrench M and the man they call Motor don't turn up tonight, then Tommy Tombstone and Jackson Gage Harris, the Intercontinental Champion, will have to take their place and face the Platinum Kings in that tag team matchup, folks. Fascinating. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got singles matchup coming up next, followed by that tag match, and then in the main event, it's our last contenders qualification bout of the night, folks. Don't go anywhere. This is CWS. It's where wrestling is all fun and games. 5 here on episode 65 of Tombstone TV is a contenders qualification bout set for one fall. Winner of this one will go to episode 68's main event, folks, where they will be in contention for the CWS World Heavyweight Championship number 1 contender spot. It's a bit of a mouthful, but folks, will get there. Introduce first into this match, folks, in his 14th ranked singles bout. He's an OG roster member, 7 wins, 6 losses, which is a huge improvement because only like a few weeks ago he was 3-5. So Blacklight makes his way to the ring here, folks. He is on the run of his life, folks. This guy is, once survived his matches, he defeated the Intercontinental Champion by a disqualification on countout, on pay-per-view, so he didn't get the championship, but he's one of the few men that has technically defeated Travis the Savage Sanchez. Who is Blacklight up against here tonight, folks, and will his run of excellent form continue, or is Blacklight's prospects going to get a bit darker and more dim here tonight, folks? This guy does claim to see gold in his future. Is tonight the stepping stone to that gold? Very, very interesting, folks. Look out for that Blacklight knee, that blackout kick. This guy, he'll get you from anywhere, folks. Aim to knock you out. And look at this one, ladies and gentlemen. Representing the Cosmic Alliance, Moonbeam Originales, making his way to the ring, folks. Moonbeam Sr. is here, and he is alongside his own son, Moonbeam Jr. We saw him in action earlier tonight, folks. Moonbeam Jr. will be in next week's main event in the contenders qualification bout himself, folks. Moonbeam Originales brought Moonbeam Jr. He's brought Ozone, former Intercontinental Champion, and folks, he has also brought the Starshine Kid to be in his corner tonight. Cosmic Alliance are here, folks, and Moonbeam with 7 wins, 1 loss. This is his 9th singles matchup, folks, and he would love to put Blacklight down and book his spot in that contenders matchup. Blacklight whips Moonbeam Originales into the corner and bounces the head of him off the top turn. Buckle, and look, that towel that Moonbeam Originales wears around his head, folks, it stayed on, and he just whipped Blacklight over the top rope and locked onto him, but no, Blacklight pulls the head down, drops to the apron, and slingshots Moonbeam Originales back into the ring. But by the time I even said that, folks, Moonbeam Originales had taken over again. It bounces Blacklight's head off that top turnbuckle and now targets the leg. Moonbeam's just going for whatever he can get his hands on. Kick slow, big right hand, and the discus clothesline, shaking Blacklight's head damn near off. We got the one, and a kick out of one. Blacklight still in this one, and Moonbeam's going to have to do a bit more than that, folks. Maybe a cosmic big boot. He just absolutely battered the head off him, and folks, there's a second one. I was going to say the cosmic power bomb, but from the top, there we go. Oh my god, one of the biggest elbows in the galaxy. That Starshine elbow drop that he got from, I don't know, is she in the Cosmic Alliance at the moment? Is she not? Lady Starshine made that move famous. Her son, the Starshine Kid, obviously escorting Moonbeam to the ring tonight, so we know he's still part of the Alliance. We haven't seen the Lady Starshine with the Cosmic Alliance much since the arrival of Moonbeam Originales in CWS, and folks, even less since the arrival of Moonbeam's other son, Sunbeam. 1, 2, and Moonbeam Originales gets the shoulder up. Folks, Sunbeam, the exiled child, the lone star in the CWS Galaxy, exiled from the Cosmic Alliance. We don't really know why, folks. Returned to CWS earlier this year and has had friction with the Alliance since, and before, I guess. Oh, he went for that cosmic clothesline and missed it, but Blacklight just springboarding himself up to the top and launching himself back. Massive moonsault there from Blacklight, and now Blacklight from the top. He hit it. He just hit that Starshine elbow of his own. And now some forearms to the face here of Moonbeam Originales, and he's already been busted open, folks. The masked man, the luchador, bleeding from the top of his head. Is Blacklight going to do the unthinkable here? That forearm just took Moonbeam off his feet. Folks, Sunbeam, we know he's the current survivor. He will be going up against Jackson Gage Harris at Eliminator. He's the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, folks, and the Intercontinental Champion, Jackson Gage Harris, will be defending in Newcastle upon Tyne against Sunbeam. Is Sunbeam going to get gold faster in CWS than his father, Moonbeam Originales, that he has such wars with, a rivalry with? He just hates this man. Oh, Moonbeam, right hand, top of the head. Moonbeam Originales not for one of trying, folks. He is main evented in a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight title. He has been in tag team title matches since arriving back in the scene here at Stadium Royale in January this year. And Moonbeam, he just hoodwinked him. He just hoodwinked Blacklight and folded him up. And folks, his feet are on the ropes. The referee didn't see it. Luckily for Blacklight, he managed to kick out, but my goodness, I'd have been raging, folks. Absolutely raging. Moonbeam now taunting Blacklight in the corner, and that running hip attack, the knee across the face and followed through. All the weight of Moonbeam Originales charging into Blacklight like that. Blacklight did well, folks, to kick out of the cosmic power bomb. And now from the top, Moonbeam Originales looks like he's going for that elbow drop one more time. His version of the Starshine elbow drop, the cosmic elbow drop, that's no, my god, he's just teasing the fence. Massive open slap. And Blacklight tries to exchange with him, but he's been blocked. Again, blocked. And Moonbeam egging him on. And a big boot. He played possum, and now he's stalking Blacklight, and Moonbeam Originales showing his veteran wiles, the instincts of a champion here, folks. Blacklight flattened to the mat, and there's no rope break this time, folks. 1, 2, and Blacklight somehow got his shoulder up and broke the count. Moonbeam Originales having to get vicious here tonight, folks. Look at this stomping on the arm of Blacklight, and Moonbeam Originales with 2 cosmic power bombs. Blacklight blocked it, and there we go, folks. He went for that black. I think he got it. I think he struck first. That lightning strike, folks. I think he got him with the left hand. That punching out some kicks to the midsection of the dynamic arm, watching as Moonbeam Originales gets stomped on by Blacklight, and this place has come undone, folks. Oh, Moonbeam connects with the cosmic clothesline, and off the ropes he goes. Massive senton splash. All the weight of Moonbeam Originales across the midsection, and Blacklight doesn't know where he is, folks. He gets back up, and one more time for good measure. The fans were chanting for it one more time, and this is it, folks. Surely beat to 1, 3. My god, look at that. Moonbeam Originales picking up another win, folks. He goes 8-1. Blacklight unsuccessful here, folks. But it's very hard to be successful when you go up against the leader of the Cosmic Alliance. Moonbeam Originales books his spot in Contenders 16, ladies and gentlemen. Massive win for him there. No doubt Blacklight will have more opportunities at championships here in CWS, folks, but don't go anywhere, because ladies and gentlemen, I've had it confirmed that Wrench M and the man they call Motor still aren't here. Tommy Torque Thompson and Jackson Gage Harris have to team up for the first time in a long time to take on the Platinum Kings, folks, to defend the honor of the Grim Reapers. If the Platinum Kings win, they get inserted into the title match at Eliminator. It'll become a triple threat tag team bout for the titles. If Tommy Torque Thompson and Jackson Gage Harris can win, it'll stay a 2-on-2 match between Lock and Load and the Grim Reapers. And folks, I'm getting word in my ear. No way. Ladies and gentlemen, This next tag team bout between the Grim Reapers and the Platinum Kings will be contested within a steel cage. Don't go anywhere. The semi-main event of Tombstone TV episode 65 is coming up right here next, folks. Don't go anywhere. To the semi-main event of Tombstone TV episode 65, folks, and here we have them. The Platinum Kings making their way to the ring, folks. And if you know the story of this matchup, on episode 43 of Tombstone TV, Wrench M, the then World's Heavyweight Champion, challenged Platinum Kid to a World's Heavyweight title match. Platinum Kid was outclassed in their match, but it didn't stop Wrench. He had the matchup won off of wrestling maneuvers, and yet he still took a sledgehammer to the Platinum Kid. The Platinum Kid then missed 20 weeks of action. He returned in episode 63, Tombstone TV, attacking Tommy Torque Thompson, folks of the Grim Reapers. And management has decided that because the Platinum Kid is yet to get his revenge on Wrench M and the rest of the Reapers, that they have the opportunity, folks, to get into the upcoming title match for the Tag Team Championships of the World at the Eliminator Review. Folks, Wrench M and the man they would call Motor, the current reigning champions, were told to defend themselves against the Platinum Kings here tonight, folks. That matchup was made official during the week just between these four men, and folks, somehow, someway, Wrench M and the man they call Motor have not turned up for work, folks. And in a surprising twist to the events, folks, management told the rest of the Reapers, it's Tommy Torque Thompson on your right and the Intercontinental Champion of the World, Jackson Gage Harris, that they had to take the place of Wrench M and the man they call Motor to defend the honor of the Grim Reapers. If the Grim Reapers win here tonight, folks, it will become, it will stay a tag team matchup between the teams of Lock and Load and the Grim Reapers. That's Motor and Wrench versus Tom E. Load and Bobby Lockett. But if the Platinum Kings can defeat the Grim Reapers here tonight, folks, they will make that a triple team matchup for the championships. How very interesting, folks. Eliminator could be huge. And folks, of course, this is all going to happen within the confines of a steel cage. Tornado tag team rules apply. All four men are legal. And this thing starts off. Gage gets whipped into the corner, and the Platinum Kid drops the knee across the face of Tommy Torque Thompson, folks. It's very suspicious that we don't know what's happened to Wrench M and the man they call Motor. I hope everything is alright. Folks, I know that they're criminals, allegedly. Don't want to get in any trouble. They're allegedly criminals. They consider themselves to be friends, and motorcycle enthusiasts for Lock and Load have their own suspicions about the Reapers. And you remember, folks, at the Masquerade Brawl, oh boy, we had a heck of a Hell in a Cell matchup between those two teams, and Lock and Load were unfortunate on the night. They did not pick up the victory. They put on such an impressive showing that management rebooked the matchup. That's right, folks, they're going to rematch it in Newcastle upon Tyne, Saturday, 23rd of November in England. And if the Platinum Kings defeat the Reapers here tonight, folks, that rematch will include the Platinum Kings as an extra bit of spice. Carlos Reyes now climbing up to the top of the cage. Jackson Gage Harris giving chase. Platinum Kid now targeting. Gage is trying to... He can't do it, folks. Gage getting Carlos Reyes back into the ring, folks. And Tommy Torque Thompson now, in the confusion, able to target the Platinum Kid, who caught the leg, and the clothesline drove him back, and Reyes' face hits that cage, and he falls flat back into the ring, folks. The Platinum Kid misses with that side kick, and my gosh, Carlos just got hard way whipped into that cage wall, and my god, Jackson Gage Harris with the Alabama slam to Carlos Reyes. The dynamic count getting into the cage, folks, and able to catch all the action. Gage now stalking Carlos Reyes. What's he gonna mind here? Goes under, and my god, Carlos reverses it, big time clothesline, and took Gage down. Look at this, just absolute veteran instincts. Carlos Reyes putting his body on the line here, getting in the way so that the Platinum Kid has a bit more time to rest. And now it's Platinum Kid against Gage, and he locked back up with Tommy Torque Thompson. The Platinum Kid scoops him up, and oh my god, folks, just dropping Tommy onto the top of his head. And now Reyes escapes Gage's suplex attempt, and the Platinum Kings are looking good. Look at this, the Platinum Kid, folks, he's just applied Carlos Reyes' own submission. He's learned from his master. And Carlos Reyes now climbing out of the cage. The Platinum Kid climbing the other side, folks. Best of luck, Carlos. If you pick up the victory here tonight, it's going to be a very interesting triple threat match. Platinum Kid, can we get an interview with you while you're on top of the cage? How do you think? Oh, the kid's escaping. The kid's escaping, and Carlos Reyes being chased now by Jackson Gage Harris. Tommy Torque Thompson's still down. And Carlos kicking Gage away, folks. Like, Gage just fell. The Platinum Kid is out. The Platinum Kid is over the wall of the cage, folks, and he's climbing down. Tommy Torque Thompson watching on as he knows that he's failed. He knows the Wrench M is going to be furious. The man that got motor is going to be furious, and folks, it looks like Carlos Reyes is going to drop down. The Intercontinental Champion will be raging, and folks, they've done it. The Platinum Kid, Carlos Reyes, the Platinum Kings, they booked their way into that matchup, folks. They have the chance to do the unthinkable. They have the chance to become the tag team champions of the world, folks. And the Platinum Kid has his chance at revenge, folks. Don't go anywhere. The main event of episode 65 Tombstone TV is coming up right here next. C5, my name is still Bullet and Awesome. This is your main event. It's your 7th match. Thank you for sticking with us. If you've been with us the whole show, thanks very much, folks. If you're a lurker, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. This is a contender's qualification bout, folks. It's set for one fall, making his way to the ring right now, representing the Sunset Connection. This man has formerly won a contender's bout, folks. He headlined against Wrench M, the then World Heavyweight Champion, in our first ever casket match here at CWS. He was unlucky on the night with 5 wins and 4 losses. This is his 10th ranked singles matchup, folks. This is Rocky Beach. And Rocky Beach, folks, has his eyes firmly set on getting to the Eliminator pay-per-view. But who, folks, does he have to get through to get onto contenders, folks? It's none other than Major Attraction. Of course it is. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys have battled each other twice in the past. Major Attraction picked up a victory. Rocky picked up a victory. It's been very amicable between these men so far, but will it still be, folks, or have tensions began to boil over? This is Major Attraction's 21st ranked singles matchup, folks. And would you believe he's the inaugural world champion? He's never won a contenders matchup, folks. He's got 1 win over Rocky, 1 loss over Rocky. Major Attraction, Rocky Beach. They're going at it again, folks, for the 3rd time here tonight in CWS Tombstone TV. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Ring the notification bell, sub to the channel, like the videos, comment on them down below, share them with your friends, folks. Major Attraction just saluted you. He wants you to do it. The referee is ready and rings the bell, and big boot, the Major boot out the gates, and my God, look at that. Major Attraction just hit the Major boot on Rocky Beach. Rocky didn't even get started in this one, folks. Major feeling obviously a bit disrespected. He lost the matchup last time. He did shake the hand of Rocky, but maybe in hindsight he's regretting that decision. Who knows? Major now, it's a big right hand's taking Rocky. Oh, he just knocked him outside of the floor. And folks, you'll notice the attire choice of Rocky Beach: underpants to maximize suntan effectiveness, and sandals because there's grains of sand stuck in them, folks, and that does +1 to damage. He told me that himself. He is a kissed suntan type of Superman, and my God, look at that, the gut wrench suplex, and he just dropped them hard way on the outside, and now he's tossing Major Attraction back into the ring, and Rocky Beach, look at him showboating, ladies and gentlemen. Major Attraction over the top rope on the side of the floor, but Rocky had it scouted. He waited, he was lying in wait, and as Major Attraction came over the top rope, Rocky slid back into the ring and allowed the Major Attraction to slam crash hard way into the floor. My God, Major Attraction looking pretty good for a man who just got dropped all sides of. Whew, that was a nasty landing here for Major Attraction, and he's just tossing Rocky around outside here, folks, and this is what it's all about. Imagine becoming the #1 contender. Imagine getting to headline the Eliminator pay-per-view, folks, against Tiernan Og. That's right, folks, the Celtic King, the living legend. is a two-time heavyweight champion of the world. He defeated Garanine at Marseille, France, after losing to Garanine in Toronto, Canada at Survivor Slam. He picked the belt back up at the Masquerade Brawl 2, and now he is champ at Eliminator 2. Who will he be against? Big back body drop. Rocky Beach just slammed Major Attraction down into the mat, and Rocky now. Neck breaker, taking Major Attraction flat down to the mat. Rocky measuring Major Attraction. He's targeting the arm. Look at this, bending it behind his back. My God, that's a bit of a nasty one now, really. Not a fan of that. Rocky representing the Sunset Connection. Sister Sandy Beach and his sometime on again, off again, Sunny Bay. Obviously backstage watching on as Major Attraction hits that major leg drop across the chest of Rocky and whips him off the ropes. And oh my God, look at that power slam. And he's got the cover center of the ring, folks. It's just it one. Rocky spits in the face of one. He gets out of it, a Major Attraction whipping Rocky off the ropes, and he goes for that major boot one more time, but Rocky evades it this time. Rocky catches the punch, and now Rocky, oh, he couldn't avoid that one, folks. Major Attraction choking at Rocky here, folks, but Rocky fights out of it. Just punches to the side of the head, and now big boot. There it is, folks, the major boot, and Major Attraction going up to the second rope. Second rope elbow drop, major elbow drop. And Major Attraction is now stalking Rocky. I sense the end. I sense the end coming. Kick low. Scoops him up. And Rocky's punching away at the base. He escapes the major powerbomb attempt. Rocky with the running neck breaker just took Major Attraction down. And Rocky's going for the cover off the neck breaker. One kick out of one. Can't you believe it? Rocky Beach now. Scooping Major up, and what's he looking for? The TKO. Drove him home. Dragging Major Attraction around the ring. Gonna place him right where he wants him. Rocky Beach with the cover on Major Attraction. 1, 2, is this it, folks? Major gets that shoulder up. Rocky has more to do. There's life left in Major Attraction yet, folks. These right hands from Rocky. He's got him on the ropes. And Rocky Beach. Is he removing the top turnbuckle pad? He is, folks. Removing that top turnbuckle pad. Will it come into play? He just whipped Major into it. Oh my God, chest first into that exposed steel. Major's going to be all kinds of bust open and broke up from that one. Rocky now targeting the legs, it seems. Elbow into the inside of the leg here, a Major Attraction. Oh, he won't like that, folks. He's been taken down. Rocky just stomping on the inside of the leg here, a Major Attraction. Oh my God, that moonsault. The rock assault, but Major gets back up. Referee's distracted. Major whips Rocky off the ropes, and he connects with the major boot. And Major stalking Rocky Beach one more time, and he kicks him low. Major scoops him up. Rocky can't avoid it this time. Major power bomb, and he's look at the pro protecting the shot. Oh my God! Rocky managed to kick out him, folks. I don't believe it. Is Major going to throw caution to the wind one more time and go over the top rope and outside the floor? Rocky's out on his feet, ladies and gentlemen. Major Attraction. And Rocky again playing possum. Major driving himself flat down onto those thin pads. He connected with the barricade, and that thin pad protecting our athletes here, folks, from that concrete floor. Rocky Beach just tossing Major back into the ring, and if Rocky's going to pick up the win, folks, it might be off of this. Oh my God, look at that front flipping Major clothesline. Major fists of fury right to the top of the face here, and Rocky and Major, oh my God, the elbow, standing elbow, driving the point right into the heart of Rocky, and from the second rope again, that elbow again, this time across the throat, trying to take the win from Rocky Beach, and a cover, folks. That might be it. Major elbow 2. And Rocky kicks out again. What's this kid made of? What is this kid made of? Rocky in for the fight of his life here tonight, folks. Major attraction again, going for the major power bomb. He's hooped them up, and ladies and gentlemen, say goodnight to Rocky Beach. No one can get out of that, folks. Major sliding to the outside. Rocky looks furious, and Rocky just socked the referee. Oh, he's going to be fined for that for sure, folks. Thank you for watching CWS Tombstone TV. Come back for next week. We'll have more contenders qualification bouts, folks. There's a lot to come next week. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for, folks? What are you waiting for? I've been BBA. You guys have been class. Stay decent. This is CWS. It's where wrestling is all fun and games. It's where real virtual wrestlers really virtually wrestle. I hope to see you here again next week, folks. We're on the path to the Eliminator, and it looks like it's going to be a stacked show. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.